Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Engineer Boy, where we cover math and engineering problems. Today, we'll be looking at converting decimal distances to fractions in US customary units. So, if you're struggling with this, don't worry, I'm here to help. And we're just going to go through 3 easy steps of how you can convert these decimal distances to fractions easily. So the first step you're going to do is watch this video. If you don't know, if you're like this little guy right here, you don't know what to do, first thing, watch the video. After the video, you might still not know what to do. So if watching it once doesn't help, try watching it twice. And if watching it twice doesn't work, try watching it 3 times. If 3 times still doesn't work, maybe it's me. Ask questions. Put questions in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. But for most people, you should be able to get it after the first or second try. And so after finishing watching the video, you're going to practice. You're going to practice the same example I do in this video, and you're going to do it by yourself without looking at the answers. And if you can get the right answer, you're going to be just as happy as this guy. Hooray! And after that, doing it once doesn't mean you know how to do it. You have to do it with repetition. So you're going to go to step 3. You're going to do it again. You're going to do it again until it's locked into your memory and that you don't even need to think, and you'll be able to do it in a split second. So let's go through the first example. I have a couple examples and let's go through it together. So first example, let me move the second example farther away so we don't get distracted for now. So first example, we're converting 9.37 feet and we're going to convert it to the fraction form. Right now it's in decimal form. So the first thing we're going to do is identify the whole number. So the whole number is 9. So we know that we have 9 full feet. We have 9 full feet, but we only have 0.375 of a foot. How do we convert that to a fraction? So let's write our units here. So we know that 1 feet equals 12 inches. Or you can write 1 feet equals 12 inches. So this is 0.375 of a feet. So let's convert, since we know that it's 0.375 of a feet and 1 foot is equal to 12 inches, we just have to multiply by 0.375 by 12 inches. It's like a conversion factor. And after we multiply these two, we get, we get 9 over 2 in the calculator, which is also equal to 4.5 in decimal. So this 4.5 decimal is in inches. So in order to write out the whole conversion, it will be 9 feet 4.5 inches. And this is our answer. 9 feet 4.5 inches. This was fairly easy because we had 0.5 and we know that 0.5 of an inch is, just 1/2 of an inch. Okay, let's go to the next example. Let's move this over here so it's out of the way. And bring this over here. Okay, 3.65 feet into fraction form. So from here, we know that we have 3 full feet. So that's the 3.0 feet. But we have 0.65 feet. So how do we convert this to inches? So just like before, we know that 1 feet equals 12 inches. So if it's 0.65 of an inch, we know that we can multiply 0.65 by 12 inches to get it in inches. So let's see what that is. 0.65 times 12 is 7.8 inches. So now let's write it out. 3 feet, 7.8 inches. This does not look right because it's not in a fraction. It's still in a decimal. This 0.8 is still in a decimal. So we have to convert that to a fraction. So on a measuring tape, you're gonna have like full inches, you're gonna have full feet, 1 feet, you're gonna have full inches, you're gonna have 1/16 of an inch, you're gonna have 1/8 of an inch, and 1/4 of an inch, and I think you'll have 1/2 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, and these are the main precisions that are on a measuring tape. And by going with the most precise one, which is 1/16 of an inch, is usually sufficient. So let's try to convert this 0.8 to a fraction to the precision of 1/16 of an inch. So 0.8 is our decimal, and we want to convert this to a precision of 1/16. So what we have to do is 0.8 times, we're going to see how many 1/16 of an inch is 0.8. So we're going to multiply by 16. And let's see what we get. We get 12.8 over, we get 12.8. So this means 12.8 over 16. This is a fraction, but it still has a decimal in it. And the reason it has a decimal is because 0.65 isn't a number that you can find on a measuring tape. It's not gonna match up with the numbers on a measuring tape. So what we can do is we can round the number. So we know that a measuring tape is precise to 1/16. So we can round it to, we're gonna round it up. So we can round it up to 13 over 16. And so that you can find on a measuring tape. So that means our final answer is going to be 3 feet. And we said there was 7 inches. 7, and we said the precision is 13 over 16 inches. So this is our final answer for the conversion. So now we're gonna switch it up. Let's convert these same fractions that we just did into decimals. So we have 9 feet 4.5 inches. How do we convert this to a decimal? So we know we're gonna have 9 full feet, but we only have 4.5 inches. So 4.5 inches is the same as 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches is not a full feet because 1 feet is 12 inches. So in order to find how many inches this is, we're gonna multiply. We're going to divide by 12. So we're going to take 4.5 divided by 12. And what do we get? We get 0.375 And then now we're going to add this to our 9.0. So therefore it's 9.375 feet. So as our final answer. Okay, and now let's go to the second example over here of the fraction. So we have 3 full feet, so 3.0. Now we're gonna look at the 7 and 13/16 inches. So we know we have 7 full inches, and then we have 13/16 inches. So what is this in decimal? 13 divided by 16 in decimal is 0.8125. So that's in inches, and so we have 7.0 inches. So let's add them together. 7.8125 inches. So now we have this in inches, but we can't add it to the 3.0 yet because they're two different units of measurement. We have a feet here and we have an inches here. So we want it in feet. So now we have to convert this to feet. So we have 7.8125 inches. And in order to get this to feet, we're going to divide it by 12, since we know that 1 feet has 12 inches. So let's see what we get. 7.8125 divided by 12. We get 0.651041667. So now this is in feet. So now, since they're in the same units, we can add them together. So 3.651041667 feet is our answer in decimal, or also equal to 3.65 feet. So now let's go back to our first example and see if this matches what we got. So we got 3.65 and we got 9.375. And if we go back to our example, we have 9.375 and 3.65. So that means we did it correctly. So we were able to check our answer. So if you have it in one form, you can check your answer if you do it opposite. So this is just a very quick example of how to convert decimal distances to fractions and vice versa, and US customary units. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, comment what you would like to see next, and thank you very much for watching.